We're about to start with basic Linux terminal commands. But if you do not have a Linux distribution, or say you did not install Linux Mint, you do not have a PC but you still wish to try out these commands, you can still do so if you have an Android phone. Android is basically based on Linux. So all you have to do is download a terminal emulator on your phone. Just go to the Play Store or whichever store you use, and then search for Termux. Termux is a very excellent terminal emulator for Android. You can run all Linux commands in there. You can even run a Linux distribution on your Android phone if you want. However, I won't cover that. We'll just download Termux so that you can run Linux commands. To open a terminal window in Linux Mint, go to this panel here and click on the terminal icon. This will open up the terminal. Now I'll cover a few basic Linux commands. The first one is pwd, which stands for print working directory. A directory is basically a folder or a storage location where all your files are stored. So pwd and enter. This will show me the directory I'm in, which is home, explore, infinity. One thing to note is that when you open the terminal, by default it will open up in your user directory. This is your user directory. Okay, so the print working directory shows the directory you're in. But what if you want to go to another directory? For that we have the change directory command, that is cd. Just type cd space and the location of the directory where you want to go to. So suppose I want to go to the home folder, so I'll just type home, and that takes me to the home folder. The next command is the ls command, or the list command. What it does is shows all the folders and subdirectories and files inside a directory. So if you do just ls and press enter, you'll see all the files that a directory contains. Right now the home directory contains these folders, no other files. But you can also specify the path you want, the directory you want to list the contents of. So if you want to do that, suppose I want to list the contents of the desktop. So I'll go to the desktop and desktop. This will show me all the contents of the desktop, as you can see, and compare all the files and subdirectories are listed. Now I'm just going to change our working directory to desktop. That cd change directory, home, explore, infinity, and desktop. Now if you want to create a file using the terminal, say you want to create a text file on the desktop, what command will you use? There is a command called touch which can create files. So touch say text test.txt, and the file has been created, as you can see right here. The file right now is empty. Now Linux Mint comes with Nano, which is a terminal text editor. It can edit text files and a lot of other files. Linux Mint ships with Web, a very featureful text editor. But since we are dealing with the command line right now, we will just stick to using Nano. So you just type nano and the name of the file you want to edit, .text. Alright, and press enter. As you can see, the file is currently empty, so I'll just type in something, say hello world. Right. To save changes, you press Ctrl O and press enter. To exit nano, press Ctrl X. Now say I wanted to remove a particular file from the desktop. For that we have the rm command, which stands for remove. So I'll just say I want to remove this text file we created right now. Just type in rm and the name of the file you want to remove, and then it is deleted. As you can see, to create a directory on desktop, you just do mkdir and the name of the directory. Say I want to name it test, enter. The mkdir stands for make directory. So we have the test directory open, the text directory has been created on the desktop. If you want to delete it, there is another command called rmdir, which stands for remove directory. So I'll just type that in, rmdir, that is remove directory test, and that instantly deletes the directory that we created. It is also possible to run applications inside a Linux terminal. For example, say I want to open Firefox, so I just type in Firefox and press enter. This will start up the Firefox browser. This may take a while. As you can see, Firefox has started, and until we close it, the terminal becomes unusable because Firefox is running inside the terminal. When I try to close it, you can see that there is a process running inside this terminal, and that process is Firefox. Just cancel that and close Firefox. As you can see, the terminal is now usable again. You can also run package specific commands. There's a lot you can do with a Linux terminal, but here we are just going to cover the basics. You can also launch the file manager of Linux Mint Cinnamon. In Cinnamon, the file manager is Nemo. If you just type in Nemo, we'll open up Nemo, which is the file manager. As you can see, just close that now.